as a society, we're at a very interesting point in the Earth's history. Okay, we've got increasing concentrations of greenhouse gases, the climate is warming at a rate never seen before, we've got more extreme weather conditions, increasing pollution and loss of biodiversity. Okay, so there's a real need for a better understanding of the Earth's systems. So we need to learn from the past to understand the present and to influence the future. Science, A-level environmental science is very much a cross-disciplinary subject. It is a science. Students who come will need to have GCSE science, at least double science, so an understanding of science. But it's cross-disciplinary, so it'll be of interest to science students as well as students from humanities and the arts. Some people consider that the environment is something out there, but the environment in fact is where we live, the place where we live. And B6, because of its location in central East London, can offer a range of different environments for students to go out and sample. Environmental sciences is very much a subject which is taught, yes, in the laboratory, but also in the environment. So there's a great emphasis on practical work. One way of measuring air pollution is to take samples from surfaces that are close to roads to look for soot particles. Soot itself is a pollutant that can lead to poor health or respiratory diseases. So taking acetate peels from surfaces, so they can count the number of soot particles per unit of area. That in itself can give an indication of the level of diesel pollution in the atmosphere. So measuring air pollution is a way of assessing the environment, so one aspect of pollution in the environment. One of the main environmental challenges at the moment is the thing that the newspapers are talking about, everybody knows about, and that is a build-up of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. Trees absorb carbon as they photosynthesize, so they store the carbon in their tissues, so in their woody trunks, in the branches and the leaves. So the students are measuring the trees so they can do the calculation of the mass of the tree and make an estimate of how much carbon that particular tree is sequestering from the environment and how that can be mitigated by, for example, tree planting or forests, and indeed deforestation. If we remove trees, then we're removing the capacity of the forests to absorb carbon from the atmosphere. Environmental science is an A-level course, so it carries the same number of UCAS points or university points as any other science A-level, so it can be used in conjunction with other sciences or humanities courses as an entrance qualification for a range of degrees in science and in humanities and potentially arts subjects as well. B6 offers a very vibrant atmosphere to study in. It has an outstanding record of student progress and achievement. The science department has an outstanding record of progress. Teaching staff who have different subject specialisms, even within biological sciences, within chemistry, within physics. We come from a range of different backgrounds, and which will all be of value to A-level environmental sciences. And it has excellent science facilities, so well-equipped laboratories. We have rivers. We have the River Lee within half a mile of B6. We have parkland. We have the Lee Valley. Graduates in environmental sciences from universities, if that was a road that a student chose, there's a wide range of careers that graduates of environmental sciences could potentially apply for, which could be working as an environmental scientist, working for a charity, for environmental charities, wildlife charities, as mainstream scientists, biologists, chemists, physicists, or potentially journalists, working in journalism, in magazines, writing for magazines, for newspapers. Yeah.